I have another message for the collective. I feel so bad. I want to like throw up and like piss myself and like fart and cry. The sun and what? The Hierophant in reverse. Somebody's just gonna be saying a whole bunch of bullshit. There's a whole bunch of bullshit. And I guess there's this energy that like the bullshit is bullshit and it's gonna reveal how much the bullshit is bullshit. And like regardless of what is said, it's good because it's going to like reflect like how much growth there has been in the energy and how much there's this willingness to move on and like a reflection that a cycle has ended. Why am I laughing? I feel like I need to say it because I don't want you to think I'm laughing at this reading. There's a part of me that's screaming, I don't want to do this. There's another part saying, that's too damn bad, bitch. And I don't think that's funny either, but yeah, it's just going to be a lot of lies and slander from one party, and then another party is just going to be doing other things, right? There's another energy that is not even going to be actively witnessing this. This beautiful black cat queen of rods is just trying to like move on to an uncertain future by like reflecting on an uncertain past, bro, that had just a whole bunch of weird information in it. And I think you'll be able to tell who is who because one is like holding on to their heartbreak in like a more it's gonna be like obvious one. They're both moving out of like heartbreak, I think is what this is actually saying. They're both moving out of heartbreak. It's not gonna be obvious who is who. Why am I doing this, bro? Oh. Like, what is the significance of telling my collective this information? Something that we're not really being mindful of right now is, drum roll, that there's still a lot of love everywhere. Just outside of that locked and barricaded door, just on the other side of the veil, is a gentle offer of like a willingness to provide support on both sides of this. And I think the tower moment is that like it is very genuine, but it's also not being engaged with at this time. Like I think there's not like any like combative energy, but there's also not particularly any openness, just based off of the perception of the individual, just based off of their past behavior, man. But there still seems to be like an energetic cord, and I think I'm being pushed to just kind of like express that like there will be a lot of I'm getting like the same there's a lot of cards that like have this kind of like energy that's almost like a scale where there's like two individuals in front of a figure, right? And with the devil in particular, is kind of like calling into energy all the cards that are like that, like even like with the high priestess in a way with the pillars, but also like the Hierophant here. There's this energy of like these two figures still being in balance and still being connected in some way, but I don't think that's necessarily like um a good thing or something that they are in control of at this time. There is like this sense of like, and I'm pretty sure there's some individuals who could prove it. Some people will be trying to prove that they're still in connection with each other just based off of the information going back and forth. But I think maybe one party is attempting and the other party is like not. Or there's this energy where like there's someone who is in isolation, but it doesn't seem that way. Again, here's this like balance energy because the messages are going to seem like they're in call and response to each other. And I think it's really not the case that they are in any form of active communication, but it like they're still fighting, bro. Which is kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. They're like not talking to each other at all, in any way, shape, or form, but they are still fighting each other. Um, yeah, the confirmation because it's like blindfolded and there's like this sense of like there should be like a silence in this peaceful decision being made, but somehow there's not. Somehow there's not. Somehow these bitches are not together in any way, shape, form, function at all, and they're still on their bullshit. And they're doing their bullshit well, bro. This should be one hell of a show for other people who aren't involved, man. But yeah, it's this energy of like unnecessary. In some ways, it's unnecessarily combative. In some ways, it's like very direct. Um, but it's not. Um, a reaction or a response to anything that was actively given. It's just like a letting down of like energy that was being like held mutually by these parties, um, for the sense of their own self betterment, reflection, and self improvement by kind of like identifying and navigating um, their emotional energy. But it might be seen as like a bid to reinvest in each other or energy of disinvestment and energy of like digging up old shit for unclear reasons, but that's a trauma response, babe. I think this is just the process of like getting over it, and it's like, yeah, it's like people are, it's like a working through the pain. And the only reason why it's like this is because both of these motherfuckers are so like evilly psychic, man. You're doing it without even trying. You're like fighting without even trying. Dude. But yeah, it's that's that.